In today's video, we are going to discuss the mindsets that kill your dreams and how to achieve the proper mindset in order to achieve everything it is that you want in life. So I was working on this message for weeks because it's a very complex subject, and I like to keep these videos as short as possible, but know that this is a very small facet of what I normally would want to teach and what I do teach to my clients and what I am creating in a course to be sold later. In about 3-4 weeks I should be completed with this course, okay? And in this is a very, very valuable lesson. Just like the last message I gave you, which was probably the most important message I will ever deliver, which is true, this one also is extremely important for you to understand. And I'm going to be using graphics just to make it easier so that I can kind of illustrate exactly what it is that I'm talking about. Okay, so right now we have our current reality and the desired reality that we are achieving, right? So because we talk about love in this particular video series, we will use that as an example. But know that whatever your desired reality that you're trying to achieve can be achieved exactly the same way as you would in a loving scenario. So in this scenario, we have that we are, in our current reality, we are single. And in our desired reality, we are hoping to be coupled with another person. And know that if you just left it here and said that I just want to be coupled, or if you said I just want to find my soulmate, or if you say I just want to find high quality love in my life, then you are leaving this desired reality way too vague. So you want to add what it is that you really want, what you're really desiring, that deeper level thought of what it is that you want. Okay, so in this example, I'm going to say that you want to be in a coupled relationship that is dynamic, that encourages growth, nurturing, personal empowerment, and gives you a sense of security. And so that is actually your desired reality. All right, so you're looking just at these particular traits. So what does it feel like to be in a dynamic relationship that encourages growth, nurturing, personal empowerment, and security? The very first important thing that you need to understand when you're trying to create your desired reality and create the life that you want is you already have to be in a place of feeling exactly what it is that you want to achieve. So in this case scenario, you want to feel like you're in a dynamic relationship that encourages growth, nurturing, personal empowerment, and security while you're single. So you want to move everything over into your current reality too. Now I know what you're saying is, I can't be coupled and single at the same time. No, you can't, but what you can be is creating a dynamic relationship with yourself. You can be living a life that encourages growth for yourself. You can nurture yourself through self-care. And you can also create personal empowerment in the way that you want to, whatever works for you, as well as create a sense of security for yourself. Now, the thing that you must understand is that these must be felt in your current reality and in your desired reality. It's really important that the energy is able to flow between the two in order for this to take place. So you need to create a flow first by creating these feelings in both. The gap in between these two things is what needs to be bridged from one point to the other. And the thing that bridges that is your identity. And your identity is made up of your thoughts, your beliefs, what your family and friends believe about you, what you know to be true about you. Like, let's say that you're an artist, or you're a writer, or you're a public speaker. These are things that you know. These are things that create up your identity, as well as your history and everything that has happened to you in your particular past. also world history, everything that's happened in the world, the type of person that you want to be based on what the world has told you you should be, and all of that. All of these things make up your identity, and none of these things are bad. They're all good things, but they create a problem, and here is how. When you create what you want in your desired reality, and also what's encouraged while you're creating your desired reality, is for you to think about and create a picture of what it is that you truly want. So you're going to create a picture in your mind of the person and the places and the things that you may meet them and the whatever, and you're creating this vision, this picture in your mind, and you can feel it and smell it and all of that. It's very important that you sort of do that. And you're going to build this idea inside your mind, and you're going to create a sort of reality into your mind about how, what, when, and all of that. You're going to set parameters based on it. It is important to do this so that you get a clear vision of exactly what you want. It's important to do this so that when you're saying that you want a dynamic relationship that encourages growth, nurturing, self-empowerment, all of that, that you are basing it on things that you know to be true, so you can feel it to be a possibility of truth. I mean, if you're creating your desired reality based on something that is not able to be something that you believe in, then you're never going to be able to really feel what that feels like, okay? So you're gonna base all this on your thoughts and your identity based on who you are and exactly as you are. Now, here's the key to understanding this concept. Your identity needs to be flexible, meaning that all of your beliefs, thoughts, and ideas, the picture that you have on getting to your desired reality is something that you can create, but you've got to be open to letting that also be a blank slate. You've got to open to the idea that everything you know about your past, everything you know about what you can and cannot do, everything you know can be wiped out clean and cold, okay? Completely a clean slate. Because when we create this picture, when we create this idea of what we want, we are setting parameters around it. And unfortunately, what we do all the time is those parameters end up being extremely coarse. They're very hard. They are stuck. And those things will keep you stuck in your current reality and not letting you move forward into your desired reality. When you have a picture that is so strong in your desired reality, and you want that so very badly to be exactly in that way, you do not open yourself to flow and letting things flow to you. The most important thing that you can understand is how important it is for you to be a complete blank slate in your identity and just say, this is what I want, and I know what I want, but I also know that if I use my skills of intuition and if I put away all of the parameters that I know I think I want, that I will be able to open up to what is truly best for me. Just like I've always been telling you that energy attracts energy and that the current wavelengths of your energy will attract that. You have already put out to your energy field the things that you truly desire as you desire them. But you also can be open to things that are different than the way that you particularly see them. And if you aren't, then you're just in a pattern of holding, stuck in a pattern of waiting for your exact vision. But if you look at exactly what you want, which is a dynamic relationship that encourages growth, nurturing, personal empowerment, and security, if you focus just on that and take away everything else you know, you will receive this better than anything that you envisioned for yourself. So you get stuck based on the parameters that you set in front of this goal. And you can also get into an oscillating pattern, meaning that you're going back and forth in circles and you're just basically oscillating like a pendulum, back and forth and back and forth. And you're in an oscillating pattern when you have taken all of these parameters and you've gotten all of the parameters exactly as you wanted. And you're like, I am manifesting like a mad woman right now. I have gotten exactly every single thing that I knew I was gonna get. And 6 months down the line, the relationship starts to fall apart. It's not really dynamic. It just fits your vision. It's not really giving you the nurturing that you want. It just fit your vision. It's not really creating personal empowerment. You're doing all this work to try and make it fit into, because the image was right. The image fit what you wanted. And so now you're starting over and you're in an oscillating pattern. If you want to stop the madness, you need to create flow and completely wipe out everything that you know and focus just on your desired reality. How do you know when you're hitting a wall in between what your vision is and what is real? You will feel it in your spirit, in your soul, and in your body. So your body, your mind, and your spirit are all connected. And if there's something that's off energetically, you will feel it in your mind. Your thoughts will go crazy. Your ego will, when you're pushed up against a wall, it will push you harder. When you're ready to break free into flow, your ego wants to put a life vest on you and keep you from flowing. It wants to anchor you down into that space, and it says, no, I want to keep you safe. But that particular identity will always keep you from succeeding what you want, because it wants to keep you in your story of where you're most comfortable. But comfort does not keep you moving forward. Comfort does not keep you growing, and it doesn't keep you moving forward in your proper direction. So if you want to create your desired reality, you need to know that your comfort is going to be crossed. And you're going to have to control your thoughts, because the ego is going to be going crazy in your head saying, that person isn't good enough for you. This isn't what you wanted. You know exactly what you want. Don't fall for anything less than that. But what do you really want? What you really want is a dynamic relationship that encourages growth, nurturing, personal empowerment, and a sense of security. That's what you're really striving for. So when your mind starts playing all these games in your head and saying, no, you're not good enough. No, they're not good enough. No, this isn't what you want. No, you can't do that. No, you need to focus in this direction. When all of that happens, go inward and feel what feels right in your intuition. And if your intuition is saying, but this feels right, and this feels good, and this feels like nurturing, and this feels like personal empowerment, and this feels like you could get a lot of really good sense of security and your heart can be guarded in this particular scenario. If that feels right, then move toward that and tell all the other stuff going on, move aside. I don't want to hear you right now. I'm moving forward. You're letting all your past, your history, your identity go, and you're removing that particular block. So you're going to take away your parameters that are blocking you from that. So now we're going to do a little bit of an exercise. I want you to really focus on your current reality, where you are, and whatever it is that you're trying to achieve. So think about whatever it is that you are trying to achieve in your current reality, and I want you to close your eyes and feel how you currently feel about your situation. Notice all the stress that comes up, all the doubt, all of the things, and you say, okay, I'm so sick of being single, and I'm not happy being single. I really, really want something else. Okay. Now I want you to go over to the desired reality of what you want. Think about what it would feel like to achieve exactly what you want right now. If you were living it and in it, in this moment, how would you feel differently? And I want you to close your eyes, take a deep breath if you have to, relieve some stress, and feel what it feels like to be in that dynamic relationship that you so desire. Feel what it feels like to be in the end result of having all the money that you want. Feel what it feels like to be in the end result of having the perfect career and all of the things that you want to make you feel in that particular place. Whatever it is that you're trying to get to, feel what it feels like to know to be there. Now, do you feel the difference between your current reality and your desired reality? And did you feel the stress and the doubt when you went into that current reality? And you started noticing the things that are causing, like when you think about having it, that it's causing you a little bit of stress too. Those are the areas that you're pushing back upon. And it's really difficult for you to figure out where those areas are. So you have to be really, really observant in your world. And notice your emotions, things that upset you, things that make you feel ill. Like sometimes you get just really uncomfortable, really, really uncomfortable with whatever it is that you're thinking or whatever's going on around you. And you're like, I don't know why I'm so uncomfortable right now. I don't know what's happening. That's a pushback. Push through it and flow and get through that uncomfortableness. Don't let your ego make you feel uncomfortable and stay in it. Push beyond it. Push beyond into yourself and trust that you are creating this. You are creating your reality. You are creating exactly what it is that you want, but you're not being stuck on how it comes to you because it's creation. Okay, it's creation. If you were to create anything and you were so stringent about how you want to create it, you're never going to be able to create anything better. It's like you're never going to create better cookies if you only use just that recipe. You don't try to flip out like almond oil instead of, using vanilla. Whatever it is, you're never going to be able to make anything better. So you want to just know that you're creating your reality. And that you're flowing in it. You're flowing in your reality. I am Jodi, a transformational life coach, here to help you create the life of your dreams. I hope that this lesson was clear to you guys. If you like it, please hit like and subscribe and the bell notification for when I post new videos. All of my contact information is in the box below. Please feel free to contact me if you have any questions at all. And I love you guys. I'm here for you. I'm here to answer your questions. You can send me an email. You can put a comment below, whatever it is that you have questions about, whatever you want to know. If you have any ideas for videos, please feel free to contact me too. And I love you guys. Have a great, great, great day. Bye.